Right now on Good Morning Northwest, with changes on the classification of animal abuse making its way through the state legislature, we'll tell you what to look out for if you suspect an animal is being abused. And comments during a federal hearing on the future of the Snake River dams left one Congress member calling the claims of another laughable. And meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full weather forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us on Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is now 5 a.m. on Wednesday, January 31st. We'll start things off this morning with your forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. And Tiffany, good morning. How's it looking outside?
Good morning. We are starting the day off with some rain. The rain has finally pushed into the region, and we will see the showers increase as we go into the rest of the day. So let's take a look at our satellite and radar and show you that the showers now impacting Yakima and much of the Yakima Valley. However, it's about to push into the Tri-Cities. Not there just yet, but probably in the next 15 or 20 minutes or so. In the Pasco area, we are seeing some patchy, dense fog. We have visibilities down to about a mile across the region, and that dense fog advisory in effect until 10 o'clock this morning for reduced visibility of a quarter of a mile or less, just like we've been dealing with the past couple of mornings. Hermiston down below a quarter of a mile, and we have that is the case up in Cle Elum as well. Tri-Cities at 3 miles. Now our temperatures are in the 30s. We're above freezing, but it's a chilly start out there, middle 30s. And the rain has already pushed into Yakima. We'll be here for the Tri-Cities for the morning drive. Walla Walla, the rain won't push in until the afternoon hours. High temperatures, Yakima, Tri-Cities in the middle 40s, and we may crack 50 in Walla Walla. We'll let you know what the weekend looks like and when the rain chances come to an end coming up. Jessica, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. In legislation news now, a bill that would turn animal cruelty into a Class C felony has made it past the House and onto the Senate. The bill defines animal cruelty in 3 different ways. Firstly, if the person intentionally inflicts substantial pain, physical injury, or kills an animal with undue suffering or even showing extreme indifference to life. Secondly, if somebody starves, dehydrates, or suffocates an animal or exposes the animal to an environment that results in substantial and unjustifiable physical pain or even death. Thirdly, a person is knowingly and willfully involved with pornography featuring animals. All of these instances also apply to someone who forces a minor to do any of these acts. If this bill passes, it would make animal cruelty in the first degree a Class C felony, with maximum penalties of up to 5 years in prison and or a fine of $10,000. And when it comes to animal abuse, our minds might immediately think of something like dogfighting, but experts say that cases rise in the winter because of severe neglect. According to Ben Ziggin, the Animal Services Manager at Tri-Cities Animal Shelter and Control, you should keep an eye out for pets that don't have proper shelter that's appropriate for the weather or ones that don't have access to food and water, especially when temperatures drop below freezing.
Maybe more negligence, something that somebody probably should have known better, but didn't, due to neglect, and the animal was being abused by that. Not so much intentional abuse. We don't see that as regular.
Ziggin also says that animal abuse is one of their priorities as soon as they get a call or report, and they try to get someone to investigate as soon as possible. For more information, go to applevalleynewsnow.com. Eastern Washington Representative Cathy McMorris Rodgers is trying to protect the Snake River dams. In a hearing on Capitol Hill yesterday, she grilled stakeholders on what she calls a secret backroom deal by the Biden administration that affects the future of the Columbia River Basin. The administration says they want a partnership with tribes and states to restore the wild salmon population while increasing the species' resilience and providing energy stability in the Columbia River Basin. The proposed plan does not call for the breaching of dams, but allows for the funding of studies into replacements for the services provided by the dams in case breaching them is considered. McMorris Rodgers questioned the White House Council on Environmental Quality, saying it acted inappropriately in its report.
DEQ cut a secret backroom deal to please radical environmentalists who are profiting from a campaign to tear out our dams.
McMorris Rogers says she doesn't believe the dams are the problem impacting wild salmon in the region and that breaching them is not the solution. Not everyone on the congressional panel agreed with the Congresswoman's idea of a backroom deal. A representative from New Jersey calls the claim laughable. Cannabis is legal to have and use in Washington. State lawmakers are now considering a proposal that would loosen the restrictions on growing your own plants at home. House Bill 2194 would allow Washington residents aged 21 and older to have up to 4 cannabis plants and any products harvested from them. The total goes up to 10 plants per household if you have roommates. It would still be a felony if an individual has more than 11 plants. The House Regulated Substances and Gaming Committee voted this week to advance the proposal. Governor Inslee signed an executive order yesterday to develop guidelines on the use of generative artificial intelligence in state government offices in order to ensure ethical transparency. Washington Tech, the agency currently operating Washington's technology and information security services, will submit a report calling out potential generative AI initiatives. Inslee says, quote, "It's our duty to the public to be thorough and thoughtful in how we adopt these powerful new tools. As generative AI becomes more prominent, privacy and security concerns are on the rise and more government entities, both national and local, are putting guidelines in place." And while you're in luck if you want to get a kickstart on buying airline tickets to Burbank from Pasco, discount airline Avelo announced yesterday that you can book your flight until June now, extending the deadline from April. And the airline, which offers district service to Southern California out of the Tri-Cities, tell Apple Valley News Now that the service is quite popular and is in high demand. Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, sexually transmitted diseases are on the rise all over the country, and our region is no exception. We hear from local health experts on what the numbers mean locally. And taking a look at SkyCam now, it's still dark out there and it was foggy out earlier. We'll let you know if that's going to continue, and that's still ahead.
It's the Stay and Ski giveaway as Apple Valley News Now and Schweitzer Mountain Resort give away 2 nights and 4 lift tickets to Schweitzer. Check the contest page at Apple Valley News Now for your chance to win. Stay and Ski from Schweitzer Mountain Resort and Apple Valley News Now.
What's bothering Archie?
Politics.
What the Supreme Court says ain't got nothing to do with the law.
Dog tap. Goldfish. Come on now, I draw the line on goldfish.
All in the Family, Sunday night at 8 on MeTV for Yakima and the Tri-Cities.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's network free for 30 days?
Yeah.
Use this app. Want to do it even faster?
Here we go.
Oh, wow. U.S. Cellular works great out here. Wow. Still have 5G here, too. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my... Rec Room. Yep, it's working. Hey, thanks for the lift.
Test drive U.S. Cellular's award-winning network free for 30 days.
Why buy a mattress from Mattress Depot USA?
Low prices.
Every day, we beat any competitor's price.
Selection?
All sizes and brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic.
Customer service.
Our sleep specialists average 10 years in the industry. Check out our reviews.
Comfort guarantee?
120 nights worth.
Same-day delivery.
Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Local?
Born here, live here.
Come see us today.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Does your phone have the Apple Valley News Now app? With top local stories, first alert weather, and an easy way to enter our contests. Make Apple Valley News Now your go-to information app. Search and download on the App Store or Google Play.
Everybody has a beginning story.
I couldn't do this without my sister. This is why we do this show.
You make dreams come true.
Home is where the dream starts.
Anything is possible when you have the courage to chase your dreams.
American Idol is where the dream takes off.
It's going to make people stop and watch.
I did the biggest thing I thought I could do and auditioned for American Idol.
Let's go big.
I could point to you to do things.
If you point at me with that pipe, I'm going to point at you with a machete.
Next live, Ariana DeBose and Cole Sprouse.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In health news, the United States is dealing with an epidemic of sexually transmitted diseases. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says more than 2.5 million cases of chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis were reported in the U.S. in 2022. While cases of gonorrhea dropped compared with the year earlier, the number of syphilis cases increased 17% to its highest level in decades. The agency says it's looking for more innovative solutions to tackle the problem and come up with better prevention strategies. Public health experts want to target areas where cases are more prevalent. The CDC says the highest rate of syphilis is among American Indian and Alaska Native people, with about 67 cases for every 100,000 people. And with syphilis cases on the rise, we wanted to see how things look like in our region. We spoke with representatives from the Benton Franklin County Health Department in Kennewick to see if cases have increased here, and they have. According to the health department, they've been rising in eastern Washington since around 2019, but the most concerning demographic is pregnant women.
Specifically for our pregnant population, or our pregnant-capable population, early testing and intervention is really, really important. Congenital rates are among some of the ones that we have seen increases. So getting tested for all STIs, but especially syphilis in the first prenatal visit, the third trimester, and then immediately following birth is very important to make sure that your infant's healthy.
The county says they also offer low-income services to those who need it. Oregon is also dealing with a syphilis problem. In 2022, the rate of syphilis there was the highest in recent history, with almost 2,500 cases. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, as the parking enforcement moratorium continues in downtown Yakima, a recent public study session sheds some light on the root of the public's concerns. And taking a look at Skycam, it looks like it's 34 degrees out, and it was foggy when I was driving in, but meteorologist Tiffany Savona will have more on that in her first alert forecast. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
NBA Wednesday on ABC. Suns.
If they keep playing like this, then there's no limit.
Nets.
Mikal Bridges, he's the guy they want to build around.
NBA Wednesday on ABC.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Knowing these laws sets my truck wreck team apart. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the Big Truck Heavy Hitter. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Hit by a big truck? Our team knows truck wrecks and how to win for you. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the Big Truck Heavy Hitter.
The Heavy Hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Are you an experienced machinist? We have a job for you. Pasco Machine is hiring now. We offer generous wages, overtime, double time, full medical, paid holidays, and 4-day work schedule. Apply online today at pascomachine.com.
Meet David Silva of Athena, Oregon.
You're doing something the others aren't doing.
He's an Apple Valley News Now viewer.
The folks, the faces that you have, they're friendly, they're easy to listen to.
And a Stacey Lee fan.
Stacey Lee covers the whole basin. It's nice to turn on the TV.
Good Friday evening to you.
And know that we're going to hear the weather at Walla Walla and Pendleton.
From the Blues to the Cascades. First Alert Weather with Stacey Lee.
She's there for all of us.
On your side.
If you have a high school senior in your family, listen up. This message is for you. A college education is expensive. The Molly Davis Scholarship Program can help with up to $7,500 per year. It's easy to apply. Just go to yakimarotarytrust.org and click on the Molly Davis Scholarship tab. Hundreds of Yakima County residents have achieved the dream of a higher education thanks to the Molly Davis Scholarship Program.
applications end February 27th, so apply today.
With friends, there are no secrets.
I used to wet my bed.
Ross used to wear leg warmers.
Your middle name is Muriel.
Ross still sees his pediatrician.
Chandler entered a Vanilla Ice look-alike contest and won.
Ross came in 4th and cried. Joey was in a porno movie.
Ross married Rachel in Vegas and got divorced. Again.
No one told you that was going.
The best way to end your day. Friends, tonight at 11:05 on Apple Valley News Now.
We've got a big problem. What else is new?
Wednesday, February 7th, the Connors are back.
I'm scared, Daddy.
Doing what they do best.
Darlene, you've always been the messenger of doom.
I'm a little rusty, but looking forward to getting back on that horse.
It's a brand new season, and they're all in.
For new boyfriends, the ante is $25.
I'm gonna take all your money and your daughter.
Only half of that bothers me.
The Connors, season premiere February 7th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Good morning and welcome back. We are tracking some light rain showers pushing into the western half of the region this morning. That rain finally making it to the Tri-Cities at this point. So you will need that rain gear as you head out early on this Wednesday. So the rain just started up in Richland, Kennewick, and Pasco. It's been raining in Benton City over toward Prosser and up into Hanford, and a little bit farther north along I-82. We have light rain in Ellensburg, Cle Elum, and up into Yakima. So the showers will continue to slowly work their way eastward this morning. We also have that dense fog advisory in effect until 10 o'clock. Visibility below a quarter of a mile is possible. However, once the rain pushes in, that visibility will probably improve a little bit, which is good news, and it's certainly done that in the Tri-Cities. Hermiston, we're at a mile visibility, Yakima at 3 miles, Pendleton at a quarter of a mile or less. So where we aren't seeing the rain this morning, that's where visibilities are a little bit lower. Here's what it looks like out of our Gisa Skycam. This is Pasco, and visibility doesn't look too bad. But keep in mind, you'll probably need the windshield wipers this morning. Temperatures are in the 30s. We're at 35 in the Tri-Cities, 33 in Walla Walla, 37 in Hermiston, 37 in Yakima, and 36 degrees in Hanford. We have a wind advisory in effect for the foothills of the Blues. This includes Walla Walla, Dayton, and Pendleton, where we could see gusts up to 50 miles per hour today. But the rest of us, wind should remain rather light. Here's what to expect going forward. It's not going to rain all day long in any one location, but the showers will continue on a scattered basis on and off throughout the day. And the rain is primarily going to be on the light side. So take that umbrella or take the rain gear with you today. High temperatures kept down once again into the middle 40s for many of us, 44 in the Tri-Cities, 45 in Yakima, and we may crack 50 out toward Walla Walla, lower 50s in Pendleton as those rain chances are a little bit lower. Most of the rain will be to the west of the foothills of the Blues today. As we take into tonight, the spotty showers continue, but notice there's not as much green on the screen there. And temperatures will stay well above the freezing mark once again into the upper 30s and lower 40s across a good chunk of the mid-Columbia. Going into your Thursday, showers continue, but the better chances for rain tomorrow will really be from the Tri-Cities, Hermiston, and points off to the east. So the better rain chance will shift east tomorrow. Here's your 7-day forecast. A good chance for scattered showers today in the Tri-Cities, tomorrow as well. We rise up to 50 tomorrow, and then the weekend trending drier. Not bad, more seasonable for this time of year. Highs in the middle 40s, lows near freezing. Yakima, a very good chance for rain today. A few showers possible tomorrow, but like I mentioned, the rain chance is really shifting east tomorrow, and then we're dry Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. In Walla Walla, your better chance for rain will actually be tomorrow and early Friday, and then we're drying things out by the weekend. For Hermiston, 49 today. Good chance for scattered showers, and then there's rain chances coming down tomorrow. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, not looking too bad. The weather pattern looks like it will be quieting down as we head into the weekend and potentially for much of next week. We just have to get through another shower chance as we head into Monday and Tuesday. Back to you, Jessica. Thank you, Tiffany. And continuing coverage now on a parking enforcement moratorium that has been in place in downtown Yakima since just before the holidays. But at a recent study session on downtown parking, years worth of concerns came out from the community. According to citizen remarks at the public forum, it appears that the problem isn't actually a lack of parking spaces. The city needs money in order to repair and maintain the parking lots. As a result, they charge for monthly parking passes. Business owners struggle with the extra expense, but want employees and customers to have close, accessible parking, while the customers want easy and free parking close to the businesses that they want to visit. However, the argument that emerged at the meeting:
if we manage the sense of safety downtown, people don't have the demand in the same degree that they have to see their parking spot.
And coming up later on Good Morning Northwest, we'll hear the response from City Council and what they plan to do with the parking enforcement moratorium. Raymond Santana, one of the exonerated five black teens who were wrongfully tried and convicted for rape in the 80s, will be in Yakima today. Sponsored by the Rotary Club of Yakima, CWU, and Solarity Credit Union, Santana will be sharing his story with student leaders from Eisenhower and Davis high schools, as well as speaking about disparities in the U.S. criminal justice system. The public is invited to a community dinner at the Henry Beauchamp Community Center tonight or at Central Washington University on Thursday night to hear Santana speak.
That this isn't about being bitter about what happened to us, but how do we use that experience to help build a better community and better support for people?
Santana will also be speaking at Yakima Rotary Club and the meeting at Yakima Convention Center at noon on Thursday. The talk is free, but lunch is $19 per person. And do you like skiing? If so, you'll want to enter to win this great prize package of 2 nights and 4 lift tickets to Schweitzer Mountain. Just visit applevalleyNewsNow.com and click on contests, and soon you could be on the slopes of one of the Pacific Northwest's great ski resorts. We'll choose a winner at random after February 15th, so get your entry in today. And when we return on Good Morning Northwest, with Valentine's Day on the horizon, the Day of Love may bring back some bad memories for some people, which is why one animal shelter is aiming to help people process any lingering resentment while also helping out the animals in their community.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company.
Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
At Denver Mattress, comfort comes easy, but peace of mind is a bit tricky. And no, we can't give you a bedside psychoanalyst. Beat it, Sigmund. But you can rest easy knowing every mattress is backed by our 365-night Better Sleep guarantee. And during the 7-day winter sale, check out the Summit for only $299.99. Or get a $300 gift when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. Plus 4 years no-interest financing and free shipping. Comfort, peace of mind, and a great night's sleep. Only at Denver Mattress.
It's the Stay and Ski giveaway as Apple Valley News Now and Schweitzer Mountain Resort give away 2 nights and 4 lift tickets to Schweitzer. Check the contest page at Apple Valley News Now for your chance to win. Stay and Ski from Schweitzer Mountain Resort and Apple Valley News Now.
You were nominated for Volunteers Count, and you won, and you've got yourself a $1,000 donation from STCU.
For a small organization like us, that is not an insignificant amount of money.
I'm more of a behind-the-scenes person, so when I do get the recognition for the stuff that I do, it's like very rewarding.
She was just the perfect person.
STCU Volunteers Count honors volunteers in our communities. Please tell us a story of someone you believe is making an impact.
Yeah. Welcome back to the house that Ava built. Y'all ain't missed nothing. Come on, y'all. Come on. I ate that. I consumed it.
Oh, my God.
Everybody move.
Sexily?
Shocking.
Yeah.
I've got to go save the school.
Well, at this point, you're probably asking yourself, how did you get elected to the state senate?
Yes. You guys missed a lot.
Abbott
is back. That's right.
I'm back, y'all!
Yes.
Yes!
welcome back.
Some people believe they can stop cervical cancer screening once they have children. Not true. Keep getting tested until you turn 65. There's more at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Becky Morris at Prosser Memorial Health's Grandview Clinic. Visit prosserhealth.org.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company.
Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Valentine's Day is just a couple of weeks away, and if you're in love, it's a great time to celebrate. But if you've been scorned, a New Jersey animal shelter has come up with a unique way for a partner to express their anger. The Homeward Bound Pet Adoption Center is offering people to name a feral cat after their ex and then have the cat spayed or neutered. The shelter is asking for a $50 donation from people who want to help the animals and send a message at the same time.
Yeah, so there's cats all over our community, and if we don't all work together to proactively trap and neuter return them, they're just going to keep breeding and just making a lot more cats that have no homes.
This is not the only Valentine's Day promotion that zoos and animal shelters have tried in recent years. The San Antonio Zoo offered to name a cockroach after your ex and feed it to an animal in exchange for a donation. And I can think of several names that I would want to name a cockroach. Well, coming up on Good Morning Northwest, President Biden is weighing his response to punish Iran-backed militias whose attacks resulted in the death of 3 U.S. service members without triggering a wider war. And Senate GOP leaders have said the party is stuck when it comes to a decision on a deal to manage the crisis at the southern border.
In today's Tech Bites, TikTok is losing some of your favorite tunes. Songs are disappearing from the app after TikTok failed to reach a new licensing agreement with Universal Music Group. Universal controls 1/3 of the world's music, including songs by Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, and The Weeknd. YouTube TV has found a fix for a complaint from sports fans about the multi-view feature. An update will allow the feed to be customized. Right now, users can only see predetermined groupings of games. That rollout will only be available for NBA and college hoops. And the latest update for Yelp has more than 20 new features, including upgrades to the home feed and search visuals. Users will also see new AI features, including auto-generated business summaries. The update is only available on iOS, and Android version is on the way. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Rhiannon Alley. Have a great day.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Like 2 lines of unlimited for just $27.50 a line. That's half the price of Verizon or AT&T. So switch to T-Mobile and save.
You must know what it's like. Baby, you must know what it's like to love somebody, the way I love you.
Feeling sluggish or weighed down could be a sign that your digestive system isn't at its best. But a little Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil psyllium fiber gels to trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. So you can lighten every day the Metamucil way.
The Pro Bowl games.
Hey, I know you see me.
It's your favorite players taking flag football to a whole new level. The Pro Bowl games, presented by Verizon. Action starts Thursday, February 1st. Flag football championship game Sunday, February 4th.
Right now on Good Morning Northwest, President Biden says he's made up his mind on how to respond to a drone attack that killed and injured U.S. service members in Jordan. And House Speaker Mike Johnson is set to give an extended border speech today after a deal on border security was officially declared dead yesterday. And meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full weather forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good Wednesday morning, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is now 5:29 on Wednesday, January 31st, and it's been such a long January so far, and it also feels like it's been a long week of fog. So let's check in with meteorologist Tiffany Savona to see if we're gonna get more of that fog. Hey Tiffany, what can you tell us?
Good morning, Jessica. And we are seeing the fog once again this morning, but it's not nearly as widespread as what we saw yesterday and Monday. But we are seeing the rain this morning. You saw out of the Richland camera we just showed you that the roads are now wet. So the rain has pushed into the Tri-Cities. It's continuing for Hermiston, Prosser, Hanford, and over toward Toppenish and Yakima. Not seeing the rain just yet across our easternmost communities, but that will be pushing in. So here are the visibilities. They have come up since the rain has pushed in. Anytime you get visibility below 1 mile, that's where you could run into some issues. So right now, the worst of it down to the east of Hermiston and near the Pendleton area. Temperatures are into the mid and upper 30s, so it's another chilly start out there, nothing we haven't seen before. And here's what you can expect: fog and showers as we go through the morning and afternoon hours in the Tri-Cities. Highs around 44. In Yakima, we're going to see those showers continue on and off throughout the entire day, 45 degrees. And it looks like the showers will push in a little bit later this morning into Walla Walla if the timing holds, with the showers continue on and off into the afternoon with highs maybe around 50 degrees. We'll let you know when those rain chances are out of the forecast, and we'll take a peek at that weekend forecast coming up in a bit. Jessica, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Nationally now, President Biden officially making a decision on a military response to the deadly drone attack that killed 3 American soldiers in Jordan. The Biden administration blames Iran-backed militants, but the question remains whether it will deter future assaults. ABC's M. Wynn has the latest.
This morning, U.S. retaliation could come at any moment against the Iran-backed militants blamed for the drone attack in Jordan that left 3 American service members dead and 40 others injured. President Biden saying his decision is made after the Pentagon gave him multiple options.
Iran responsible for the death of those 3 Americans. I do hold them responsible in the sense that they're supplying the weapons to the people who did it.
U.S. officials telling ABC News the strike is expected to hit multiple targets over several days. Another saying strikes will likely target Iranian assets outside Iran, with most of the strikes in Syria.
I don't think we need a wider war in the Middle East. That's not what I'm looking for.
U.S. bases have suffered more than 160 attacks in the region since Israel's war with Hamas broke out in October. Yemen's Houthi rebels, backed by Iran, have also attacked ships transiting the Red Sea in response to the war in Gaza.
We have called on the Iranian proxy groups to stop their attacks. They have not, and so we will respond in a time and manner of our choosing.
Biden spoke with the families of the 3 fallen service members, Sergeants William Rivers, Kennedy Sanders, and Breonna Moffett. Moffitt's mother telling our Faith Abube about the moment officials broke the tragic news to them.
And he looked at me and he said, "I'm sorry, Miss Moffett, but Breonna was killed this morning in a drone attack." And I'm like, my baby, you can't take my baby.
The families of the soldiers killed in the attack will be at Dover Air Force Base on Friday, and that's when the bodies of their loved ones will return to the U.S., and the White House says President Biden will also attend. Speaker Mike Johnson's office says he'll speak at length today about the southern border. Johnson is declaring a bipartisan border deal dead, and that's according to House Republicans. Former President Donald Trump wants to kill the plan, and GOP Senator James Lankford has been negotiating with Senate Democrats. That has Republican leaders feeling stuck, according to GOP Senator John Cornyn.
I think we ought to do everything we can to try and fix it. And if we can't get there, fine. But if we don't try, then shame on us.
Republicans say President Biden should use more executive actions to address immigration. Biden says he's done all he can without Congress, but he also says the day he can sign a bipartisan bill letting him close the border, he'll shut it down. Johnson has said Republicans don't want to address other issues before passing border legislation. And Senator Cornyn says it's unclear if that will change now. The House Homeland Security Committee voted Wednesday to advance their impeachment resolution against Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. The impeachment articles passed out of the committee along party lines. Republicans and Democrats on the panel had debated the impeachment articles against Mayorkas for about 15 hours. House Republicans claiming that Mayorkas has committed high crimes and misdemeanors for his handling of the southern border. House Democrats arguing the evidence does not reach that high bar. Republicans ultimately ended the debate by blocking Democrats from introducing any more amendments. The next step is for the full House of Representatives to vote on the impeachment articles, but a date has not been set yet. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, the safety of children on social media will be front and center on Capitol Hill today as several top tech CEOs testify in a Senate Judiciary hearing. And looking out at Skycam now, still waiting for that sun to come out, but the temperature's at 35 degrees. And we'll get more weather details from meteorologist Tiffany Savona. All that news and weather when we come back.
Save now at Bi-Mart with our latest savings book. Watch for it in your mailbox or pick up a copy in store. Save more store-wide on all your family favorites and more at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
Every one of our 8 weekday meal deals is under $10. Ham and cheese omelet, under 10. Classic steak burger and fries, under 10. 2x2x2 combo, under 10, under 10, under 10. The new weekday meal deals menu, only at IHOP.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
It's the 7-day winter sale at Furniture Row, so get ready because every sofa, dining table, and bed is on sale. Like this unbeatable deal on the Bearing panel bed, now only $5.99. Save big on the Centurion sofa, only $6.99. Get the Largo dining table for only $3.99. And check out the Summit Queen, now only $299.99. Plus, 4 years no-interest financing. But don't wait. The 7-day winter sale at Furniture Row ends Thursday the 1st.
Today, we seize the day, because at US Cellular, you can get an epic Samsung Galaxy S24 with Galaxy AI. Now, you might be wondering, do I deserve a free Samsung Galaxy S24? You do. You deserve it. Each and every one of you deserves one.
Even me?
Look under your chair. That's right.
Incredible. It's incredible.
New and current customers can get the Samsung Galaxy S24 on us with no trade-in. US Cellular.
The Medicare Annual Wellness Visit is a crucial step for seniors, and here at the Pacific Clinic, we are proud to offer it with 100% coverage from Medicare. During your visit, our dedicated healthcare team will work closely with you to develop a personalized long-term preventative care plan.
We believe in taking the time to educate our patients about their health. We genuinely care about your well-being.
Your life is exciting and deserves to be celebrated. We are here to help you stay healthy and enjoy life.
Call 509-783-5465 today and be scheduled as early as next week. Play hard, live well at the PC.
Does your phone have the Apple Valley News Now app? With top local stories, first alert weather, and an easy way to enter our contests. Make Apple Valley News Now your go-to information app. Search and download on the App Store or Google Play.
I could point to you to do things.
If you point at me with that pipe, I'm going to point at you with a machete.
Next live, Ariana DeBose and Cole Sprouse.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Talking now about the effect of social media on children. Top executives, including Mark Zuckerberg, will be grilled on Capitol Hill today about whether enough is being done to protect kids and their mental health. Here's ABC's Lionel Moyes.
This morning, the safety of children on social media will be front and center as tech CEOs testify on Capitol Hill. It comes as lawmakers push for new rules to protect kids online amid growing concerns about child porn, sex trafficking, and drug sales.
The American people are becoming too smart to continue to trust these people who do it on their own.
The leaders of X, TikTok, Snap, Meta, and Discord are expected to highlight safety improvements they've made in recent months, including new security features and parental controls. But senators want the CEOs to support the Kids Online Safety Act, a bill that would require harmful material be blocked from children's accounts. The bill would also restrict access to the data of minors and would allow parents to better supervise children's activity.
When our children are online, they're the product. And addiction to social media is the business model.
Snap is the only app so far to publicly endorse the Kids Online Safety Act. The company is facing a class action lawsuit from dozens of parents who claim their children died after taking illegal drugs, some laced with fentanyl, bought from a dealer on Snapchat.
We delivered a lethal dose of fentanyl to our home like a pizza.
Snap had said it's working hard to stop dealers from abusing the platform. There's already a push for a change at the state and local level. House lawmakers in Florida recently passed a bill that would ban anyone under age 16 from signing up for most social media platforms. And in New York City, the mayor recently designated social media as a public health hazard, citing concern about kids getting addicted and hurting their mental health.
Let's be honest, right? They designed it. They know how to fix it.
Today, the CEOs are expected to emphasize the positives of social media, including how it can connect us and help children learn. Despite the concerns in numerous hearings like this, no laws have been passed on this issue since the 90s. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, the Oklahoma State Department of Education is facing backlash after demanding a group of teachers return bonuses of up to $50,000 awarded to them by mistake. Taking a look outside now, traffic is moving along more, and as people head into work, meteorologist Tiffany Savona will have your weather update, and that's when we come back.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
So, how good will this morning be?
Don't lie, you're jealous.
When Dua Lipa and Henry Cavill come to GMA.
It was so fun.
And Demi Moore is here live this morning on
Good Morning America.
Enjoy nature with McBee Mountain being a short hike away, and return to Anilari, where every sip of wine showcases Washington's beautiful terroir. Try one of Anilari's house-made pizzas where creativity and unique flavors change seasonally to pair with their delicious full-bodied wines. Take in the views of Red Mountain and experience the true meaning of farm to table, showcasing the fruit of the land and their efforts. Make your reservation to visit Anilari Winery today.
In life's delicate moments, turn to the compassionate experts at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Whether it's hospice, palliative, or grief care for adults and children, we are here for you in Benton and Franklin counties. And the best part, our grief support comes at no cost to you. When life gets tough, we're here to guide you, ensuring you live your best life, even through the toughest moments. Visit us today at tccbestlife.org.
Two iconic rock bands, one night of history. The Marshall Tucker Band, Jefferson Starship. Live on Cloud 9 Tour. Saturday, March 9th, the Legends Casino Hotel, Toppenish. All the hits. All the history. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster and Legends Casino Gift Shop. The Legends Casino Hotel, Toppenish. Saturday, March 9th.
Meet David Silva of Athena, Oregon.
You're doing something the others aren't doing.
He's an Apple Valley News Now viewer.
The folks, the faces that you have, they're friendly, they're easy to listen to.
And a Stacey Lee fan.
Stacey Lee covers the whole basin. It's nice to turn on the TV.
Good Friday evening to you.
And know that we're going to hear the weather at Walla Walla and Pendleton.
From the Blues to the Cascades. First Alert Weather with Stacey Lee.
She's there for all of us.
On your side.
Lean on me.
This is our city.
When you're not strong.
We're here to protect people.
This crew attacked our people in their homes.
I need to see this through.
We have a new family of brothers and sisters. Remember that.
Somebody to leave.
Apple Valley News Now forecaster Stacy Lee.
We're constantly looking ahead for the next weather event, so we'll all know what's coming before it arrives.
And our local experience is the difference. First Alert Weather from Apple Valley News Now.
Always on your side.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Good morning and welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. It is a wet start out there for many of us, the exception our far eastern communities like Dayton and Walla Walla. Rain hasn't moved in just yet, but we do have light rain impacting the Tri-Cities down into Hermiston and up toward Prosser. So it is a wet go along I-82 this morning if your travels take you along the interstate there, Benton City, and even up into the Yakima Valley and the Kittitas Valley. We do have some light rain falling, so allow for a little bit of extra travel time. Some patchy dense fog is out there as well, but the good news is that visibility is actually improving in many locations, the exceptions down toward Hermiston and Pendleton, where visibility has dropped below a quarter of a mile. So again, with the rain and the fog, allowing for some extra travel time is really best. Temperatures are above freezing into the mid and upper 30s, 33 and 35 in the Tri-Cities, 36 in Prosser, 37 in Hanford, and 37 degrees in Yakima. We also have a wind advisory in effect for the foothills of the Blues. That includes Walla Walla up into Dayton and Pendleton. That's where we could see wind gusts as high as 50 miles per hour today. So the winds are not going to be nearly as strong as you get into the Mid-Columbia region and the Yakima Valley. So as we go throughout the day today, we do have scattered showers out there for your morning commute, and the rain will continue on and off throughout the day with the best chances for rain today really from the Tri-Cities and points off to the west. And the rain will be on the light side. Temperatures should be in the middle 40s, what we've been seeing lately, 44 in the Tri-Cities, 47 in Hanford, 45 in Yakima. We may get a touch milder farther to the east where rain chances are lower, 50 degrees in Walla Walla, 52 in Pendleton. Tonight, spotty showers will be possible once again, but notice there's not as much green on the screen, but we'll still keep that chance in the forecast with plenty of moisture in place. Temperatures only dropping into the upper 30s and lower 40s as we start off your Thursday. Thursday, during the day, we'll start off in the morning. We have scattered showers once again, and the rain will continue on and off throughout the day. Notice that chances for rain higher across the eastern half of the region tomorrow, so from the Tri-Cities and points off to the east. So we will be drying things out, for instance, in Yakima, but rain chances tomorrow going up for Walla Walla. Here are the 7-day forecasts. We do have 44 today, 50 degrees tomorrow for the Tri-Cities, and then we're drying things out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we do have better weather just in time for the weekend. That's good timing there. And we may see a few more showers move in by early next week. Yakima, a very good chance for rain today, and then those rain chances coming down tomorrow as the showers shift off to the east. And the weekend looking pretty good. 49 on Friday, 48 on Saturday, a little bit cooler on Sunday. Today in Walla Walla, we have a chance for some scattered shower activity, but better chances tomorrow, like I said, across the eastern one half of the region. And then we may see a few lingering showers for our eastern counties on Friday, but then looking better as we head into the weekend. Hermiston, showers likely today on and off. A few showers possible tomorrow, 51, and then 48 Friday, 47 on Saturday, 45 degrees on Sunday. Our next storm system looks like it'll impact us by early next week, but then in the extended forecast, beyond the 7-day, I should say, it looks like we'll begin to dry things out. Back to you, Jessica.
Thank you, Tiffany. In Education News Now, some school teachers are fighting back after getting a bonus in the mail. It turns out they weren't supposed to get it. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has a story.
A nightmare for teachers in Oklahoma. The state is now demanding they return bonuses of up to $50,000 awarded to them by mistake.
What a shame for us to run
an agency that way.
The 9 teachers got the bonuses through a recruitment program for hard-to-fill teacher positions. Christina Staldman says she was awarded the $50,000 and took home $29,000 after taxes, but she says the state now wants the full $50,000 back. Some state lawmakers outraged.
If the state wants to go claw back that money, they will use the heavy hand and the full force of government to do that. And it's our job as legislators not to champion that, but to step in and say, whoa, this doesn't make sense.
Ryan Walters, the official behind the teacher recruitment program, has suggested the bonuses were given after the teachers misrepresented their experience. But lawmakers from both parties insist this was the state's mistake. They're threatening to take action unless those teachers get to keep the bonuses.
Well, the first thing that we can do is cease funding to the State Department for programs that they're asking for.
Lawmakers say they're looking to overhaul that recruitment program to make sure this never happens again. And CBC held an event at the Richland Library yesterday to help people with the new federal aid forms. According to the director for student recruitment at Columbia Basin College, while FAFSA is handled federally, WAFSA is Washington's version for students that can't receive federal aid. The changes are meant to help students and families with their application by requiring them to provide fewer documents as well as use an IRS data exchange tool. But she says to reach out for help if you're struggling.
We just encourage you to connect, reach out to one of our financial aid workshops, stop in, bring the family, and we're happy to answer those questions. But if you bring your documentation as well, your tax information from 2022, we will actually sit side by side with you and assist walking you through that process.
CBC is hosting many more in-person events to help students and families with their aid forms. Financial aid specialists will be on hand for another at the Richland Public Library, and this is to help those who may be struggling with the online forms. The library recommends you have these following documents on hand. First, your Social Security number or permanent resident number if you have one, your 2022 federal income tax return, and your W-2 statements. Also, parents are encouraged to attend with their students, and if you can, bring a laptop with you. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, a popular children's book is on its way to Netflix in a film adaptation that's great for a family movie night. We'll take a look at Orion and the Dark when we come back.
Let a Mattress Depot USA sleep specialist put you on the mattress that matches your sleeping habits.
Stop by today. You'll sleep better tonight.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Fred's Appliance is your go-to destination for cutting-edge home appliances. Upgrade your kitchen with the all-new Bosch dishwasher line. In stock and on sale. Say goodbye to dirty dishes and hello to crystal clear results. With sleek design and advanced technology, Fred's Appliance and Bosch make a perfect pair for your kitchen. Visit us today and experience the future of dishwashing. Fred's Appliance, transforming the heart of your home.
Order in the court. Just tell the truth. Everybody's telling the truth. This is a weird case. What y'all want? You must be out your mind. You a gangster?
Guilty.
I've gotten over the flattery part. I'm here to do business. I am a judge. It sounds funny when I say it.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $1,600 off on a new Daikin Fit system and thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Welcome to Walla Walla Regional Airport, where every departure is the beginning of a new adventure. From hassle-free check-ins to friendly staff, we make your travel experience seamless. Explore new destinations, create unforgettable memories, and embrace the thrill of discovery. We're excited to announce our 2 new Alaska Airlines flights to and from Seattle daily, and we offer free parking. Your next adventure begins with us. Walla Walla Regional Airport. Book your flights today at alaskaair.com.
Stan, you're right. The only thing better than video games
are virtual reality video games.
Especially when you're in a player versus player battle arena.
And you're right about Hologate being another fun thing you could do at Triple Play.
Yes, I win another round.
That makes Roy 9, Stan 3.
Epic comeback incoming.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
If I wasn't too big to fit in there, I'd whoop them both.
We're celebrating President's Day all month long with Star Spangled Savings.
But hurry, these presidential prices won't last long.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
The best way to end your day. Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Good morning. Here is your close to home forecast. We have rain pushing in this morning from west to east, so it will be a rainy start as you're heading off to work. And keep the rain gear around because we'll likely see those showers continue on and off throughout the day, especially across the Kittitas and the Yakima valleys. 45 degrees for your high temperature in Yakima, 43 in Ellensburg, 45 in Toppenish. As we go a little bit farther south into the mid-Columbia, we have 48 for your high in Prosser, 49 in Hermiston, and 43 degrees in the Tri-Cities, 47 in Hanford. We may crack 50 degrees across the foothills of the Blues as the winds pick up in these areas. So 58 in Dayton, 50 degrees in Walla Walla, and lower 50s in Pendleton. We'll let you know when the rain moves out coming up over the next hour. Jessica, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Well, everybody's afraid of something, right? But what do you do when you're afraid of everything? David Daniel has a look at a family film about facing your fears.
Good night, Orion. But all the things I'm afraid of, I'm most afraid of the dark.
A boy with a long list of fears meets his biggest in Orion and the Dark, based on a popular children's book.
You come watch me do my job for one night, and you'll finally see that I'm nothing to be afraid of.
Jacob Tremblay says plenty of people will relate to his character.
Especially Orion has really over-dramatic, kind of anxieties. But I think everyone in a way has their own.
Orion, I'm gonna get you to overcome your fears if it kills me. And I'm immortal, by the way, so I've got all the time in the world.
Emmy winner Paul Walter Hauser puzzled over what kind of voice the Dark should have.
Abrasive and sort of animated, for lack of a more on-the-nose term. And then at the same time, it can be vulnerable, and you realize that this is a guy who's kind of hurting and feels misunderstood.
Every day I bring brightness and hope to the world, and you bring the exact opposite.
Oh, whatever. The filmmakers found it tough pitching characters like Quiet and Dark.
We have a character, we don't want to hear her very well. For a studio, that's like, what?
Yeah.
And we have a Dark, and we don't want to see him very well, and they're like, what?
You really think you can fix everything I'm afraid of in one night?
One night can change everything.
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
That looks like a movie I would want to watch. I love animated movies. Well, coming up in our next hour on Good Morning Northwest, with changes on the classification of animal abuse making its way through the state legislature, we'll tell you what to look out for if you suspect an animal is being abused. And comments during a federal hearing on the future of the Snake River dams left one Congress member calling the claims of another laughable. And taking a look at SkyCam, traffic is picking up. Temperature is 35 degrees, and meteorologist Tiffany Savona will have your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is now 5:58 on Wednesday, January 31st. There was a lot of fog when I was driving in today,